reckon is pivotal?
If you're looking for options, Peter, then you're looking at Darwin Núñez because he offers loads. A real physical presence who's always going to offer you an out ball. But I think what's impressed many people in recent times about him is the pace he can actually bring to get in behind opposition defences. And that doesn't mean he'll actually hold his position centrally. He loves to go and drift to either flank, and he can easily take on a fullback and beat him.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. And as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, nicely intercepted. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oliveira. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Jimenez. De la Cruz. Valverde. Has a look and plays it forward. Araujo cuts out the pass. Jimenez. Núñez chasing after it. Jimenez. Araujo. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's played forward. Now that's well seen too. Moved on forwards. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Gary Rodriguez. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, good spread. Well, that looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Cleared without complication. Spread out to the left. Strong running down that left flank. Nice control. That's an excellent interception. Aim forwards. Very nicely done. Does really well to win the ball there. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Rodriguez. Torres. And here's the chance to counter. Ugarte. It could be in here. Valverde. Valverde! And it's played forward. Gary Rodriguez. That looks a cracking ball. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Torres. Aim forwards.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Nice physical challenge. And it's Valverde. Valverde done delicately. Oliveira gets over and intercepts. Darwin. Oliveira. Gary Rodriguez. Moved on forwards. And that has been clubbed away. That'll be a throw-in. That has been cut short. RUGUAY. Torres. That's really well manoeuvred. Nunez! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Uruguay, well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Clipped into space. And they've got rid. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Torres. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Driven forward, and he cuts out the supply. Rodriguez, and it's Valverde. RUGUAY, now he's got space here. Looking for a decent ball in, and it's played in. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Been a bright start from the underdogs, certainly got the supporters going.
Might have come as a minor shock to their opponents, who look like they're taken slightly aback. Could be a chance to do some meaningful damage now.
Torres. De la Cruz. And here's Nunez. Aim forwards. Jimenez gets across to intercept that. Thinks one through. Nunez opts to play it back. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And that could set him on his way. Now it's Darwin, Nunez, and he's got... And the shot! Goal! Uruguay! There is the breakthrough! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Uruguay gain their reward with an early goal. That's a lovely, neat pass. Jimenez wins the duel this time. Up towards the front line. Well timed, excellent interception. Moved on forwards. Tries to get it clear. That's been drilled forward. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Quality ball. Oh, he's been flattened there. And he thumps it clear. Rodriguez looking here to chip it through. Now it's Darwin.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Out towards the flank. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Tries the cross. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's played forward. Defending was strong and firm. Jimenez. Ugarte. Jimenez. It's an inviting looking ball that. Well read, nice interception. Oh, this looks sharp. That has been cut short. That's really well manoeuvred. Now that's well seen too. Oh, sweet feet. And here's Valverde. And it's Ugarte. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Nuno da Costa. Gary Rodriguez. That's an imaginative pass. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. That's a little off target. Aim forwards. Araujo getting this one clear. Great. The referee's awarded a free kick. Decent hit from there. Oliveira, forwards and with intent. Valverde. And it's Valverde. Nunez. Oh, there's a probing ball. He's onto it in a flash. Oliveira. Torres. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Ugarte. Oliveira. Oliveira, gently done. Clears it away. Driven forward. Araujo cuts it out. Up towards the front line. Nicely intercepted. Back into the middle. Played out to the right. Oh, such a clever touch. Forward it goes. Valverde. And the counter-attack is on for Uruguay. That's really well manoeuvred. Ugarte. Araujo shifted upfield. And it's made its way to him. And it's Valverde. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's played forward. Araujo, aim forwards, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Moved on forwards. Oliveira. Valverde. Valverde, forwards and with intent. And here's Nunez. Nunez! Pinged towards the front line. Played towards the front line. Long ball looking to counter. Araujo cuts out the pass. Jimenez aim forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. Calmly anticipates. And it's played forward. Araujo gets over and intercepts. Oliveira. Oliveira, gently done. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Moved on forwards. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Clearly not happy with that. Ugarte. Aim forwards. Nunez, probing pass. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Chance to deliver.
Uruguay clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
And the counter is on. Rodriguez. Valverde. De la Cruz. Torres. De la Cruz. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Valverde. And here's Nunez. Torres. Turns and goes back. That's very neat. Valverde. 15 minutes till half-time. Muscular approach does pay off here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's heaved it away. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Has a look and plays it forward. It'll be a throw-in. And that has been cleared. A chance to play it in. In again. Ugarte tries to clear. Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Valverde attempts a clearance. Jimenez cuts out the pass. Can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That has been knocked clear. Ugarte with the clearance. There will be a throw-in. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's hoisted clear. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Takes a shot! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range. Torres. That looks a good cross.
Too much distance on that. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Nunez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's lofted through here. Torres. Nunez chasing after it. Cleared away, and that's been won straight back. Great defending, strong and determined. Chance! That has been knocked clear. And it's played forward. Muslera claims it, and the danger passes. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Ugarte. Moved on forwards. Aim forwards. Oliveira gets over and intercepts. Torres. De la Cruz. Ugarte, gently done.
And that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Gary Rodriguez. Jimenez. Valverde gets it clear. That's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. Now it's Darwin. He has found the way through. And the finish! And it's played forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Ugarte. Aim forwards. And that's put paid to a promising move. That's a lovely, neat pass. He's going to be disappointed with that. Jimenez. Jimenez forwards and with intent. Torres. That has found him in acres of space. Plenty waiting in the middle. De la Cruz. Araujo gets across to intercept that. And here's Nunez. De la Cruz. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
wondered what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Lovely feet. Oh, some tackle that. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. The player's protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's trying the shot. And one more try! Gets it away. And it's played forward. And that's a simple one for the keeper. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's there to clear it. And reclaimed it in a trice. Aim forwards. Araujo getting this one clear. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Shoots! It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Uruguay are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Nicely intercepted. Looking to break at pace. Always onto this. Torres. Moved on forwards. Keeper's dealt with that. Have it back and can go again. And it's played forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Aim forwards. Played with finesse. Araujo forwards and with intent. It's just beyond his reach. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Uruguay in control at half-time, 2-0. And we're underway again.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Araujo. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
De La Cruz. Oh, that's a nice ball. And he's there to clear it. Nuno da Costa. Gary Rodriguez. Ugarte. Rodriguez. Valverde. Rodriguez. Valverde. Does really well to win the ball there. Oliveira. That's really well manoeuvred. He's on it. He's having a shot! Gets good distance on it. Aim forwards. Clears it away. And it's Valverde. And he whips it in. He's overhit it, and it's out of play. Nunez is onto it in a flash. Uruguay couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Valverde gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
And he thumps it clear. Out to the right. Delivers with whip. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And it's hoisted clear. And claimed it back swiftly. Araujo, that's been drilled forward. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Quality ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
What a throw in. Rodriguez. Uruguay cannot keep hold of the ball. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, what a climb! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Ugarte gently down. And that has put paid to that. That's a good run down the left. Cleared away. Moved on forwards. Oliveira. And it's played forward. And that's been won straight back.
Uruguay are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Gary Rodriguez. That's a cute ball. Ugarte with the foul. That's really well manoeuvred. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Chance here to counter. Climbs up big! Another fruitless header.
Uruguay really need to convert one of these chances now. This service is good, but the finishing is pretty wasteful.
And they've caught rid. Moved on forwards. That's a throw. Araujo is there, and he can get that clear. There's the shot! Darwin now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now that's well seen too. Driven forward. Araujo with the clearance. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. They've won a corner. It's a mighty effort! Good trying. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Nunez being hunted in packs.
Listen, it's not nice and it's not clever, Peter, but it has to be done when he tries to make one of those telling runs.
That has been cut short. And it's played forward. And that is out of play. Gary Rodriguez. Uruguay, and there's the shot!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Oh, delicate chip through. Oh, easy pickings there. Araujo. Into the channel. Ugarte defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's VERDE. Oliveira shifted upfield.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Nunez. Out to the left it goes. No, it's not getting there. Up towards the front line. That's a lovely, neat pass. Good play on the left-hand side here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Proves too strong. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And here's Nunez. And there's green grass ahead of him. Danger averted for now. Referee's given a throw. Torres wins the duel this time. Aimed in toward a header! That has been knocked clear. Oh, there's a probing ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oliveira. Jimenez. Aim forwards, calmly anticipates. That's been drilled forward. And they've got a throw. That's tidy. Time to deliver. And he's there to get it away. Out for a throw. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oliveira. Oliveira, gently done. Oh, this looks sharp. Gary Rodriguez. Defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's really well manoeuvred. Great defending, strong and determined. Gary Rodriguez. He is just caressing the ball. Real chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. And it's played forward. Gary Rodriguez. Good ball, good take. De La Cruz. That's really well cleared. Does really well to win the ball there. Moved on forwards. Cleared away. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That has been knocked clear. Gary Rodriguez. Oh, good spread. Oh, that's nice. And across it goes. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. Oliveira. Oliveira, forwards and with intent. Darwin. He's beaten the last man. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. That was travelling. to get a throw in. Gary Rodriguez. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Has a look and plays it forward. Araujo tries to clear. Gary Rodriguez. Oh, nice touch. Hangs one in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Showing good feet. Real chance here. Played out to the right. Played out wide. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And the ball's come loose here. Delivered with swing. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Up he goes! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. No mistake. Just one goal in it now. Game on. Muslera, some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back. Nunez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now who's going to be first to this? Driven forward. And he cuts out the supply. Moved on forwards. And it's played forward. Oh, Red, nice interception. Aim forwards. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rodriguez. That's really well manoeuvred. De la Cruz cuts out the pass. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, can he get onto this? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, this looks sharp. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. That is lovely. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. And that was very necessary. Aim forwards.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Araujo. Araujo forwards and with intent. Torres. And here's Nunez. Picks it up out wide. Oh, that's neat. Plays it across. Clears it away. Moved on forwards. And it's played forward. And he cuts out the supply. Lobbed in behind. Bit too much weight on the pass.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That's good play. That's a cute ball. And he's there to get rid.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Nunez.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Nice physical challenge.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well read, and the danger is averted.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
De la Cruz. And here's Nunez. Nunez! They've done it! And surely now, the results are beyond doubt.
Uruguay, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Uruguay take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. That is a brilliant interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Torres. De la Cruz. Nunez! He should have put that one away.
Well, he was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Now that's well seen too. Oliveira. Jimenez. That's really well manoeuvred. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Darwin. So, what can they make of this? That's been drilled forward. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Cleared away. Aim forwards. Ugarte, gently done. That's a lovely, neat pass. So who's he picking out? Showing good feet. Played into the middle. Moved on forwards. Torres. That's really well manoeuvred. Searching pass he's played there. And the ball is out of play. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Oliveira gets across to intercept that. Up towards the front line. He's got away. Torres. And it's Ugarte. Oliveira. Quality ball. Oh, can he get onto this? Ugarte. Excellent. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Torres. Torres! He can get that clear. And it's played forward. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Nuno da Costa. Up towards the front line. Calmly anticipates. 5 minutes left on the clock. Jimenez. Nunez chasing after it. Gary Rodriguez. And the pass is intercepted. Oliveira, gently done. Araujo. Jimenez. Driven forward. Well, nicely intercepted. Quality ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Araujo. Oliveira. Aim forwards. Ugarte. De la Cruz. Ugarte. Valverde. Ugarte. Nuno da Costa. Gary Rodriguez. Has a quick glance. Oh, smashing header! That's going to go a long way. Have it back and can go again. Gary Rodriguez. Great work on the overlap. De la Cruz. Now it's Darwin. Torres. That's a lovely, neat pass. That has been cut short. Moved on forwards. Jimenez cuts it out. Araujo. Oliveira. Ugarte. Aim forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. And that has been cleared. Oh, that's a fine challenge. 2 minutes to be added on. Shot, surely! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Oliveira. Oh, this looks sharp. And he cuts out the supply. Nuno da Costa. It's run loose here. De la Cruz. Jimenez. Oliveira. Araujo. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And now the breakaway. And that's that. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they had the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people.